Hey guys, welcome back to my Wolfed Out Skyrim series. I am Roarin the Werewolf. Now in this particular adventure, I set forth to Dawnstar in order to visit a particular museum dedicated to the Mythic Dawn and discover more about the person who opened the museum beforehand. Now he sets us on a task in order to repair a very powerful Daedric artifact. And we go ahead and do that task, all for the purpose of keeping it out of the wrong hands. So, join me on this adventure and enjoy. Well, how am I going to get the general and Ulfric to sit down and talk to each other? It's going to be pretty much useless. But might as well pique my curiosity a bit. Apparently there is a museum here in Dawnstar, and it might have something to do with the old cult Mythic Dawn. Now if I remember correctly, one of my ancestors had to deal with them during the Oblivion Crisis. So if they're poking their head up, it might be bad. And the Oblivion Crisis had something to do with Mehrunes Dagon. If that is the case, might as well check it out and make sure nothing ends up coming out from it. Be it with all these flags up in front of this house. This must be it.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
The Museum of the Mythic Dawn.
Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Okay.
Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to... that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Myth... Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn's secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye, made from sacrificial blood.
And you're wearing one now.
Ah, yes. That scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business?
So why did you open up the museum?
It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
So, what is this Mystic Dawn cult all about?
They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum.
So, he's an ancestor, a descendant of one of the people that assassinated the king, while my ancestor was the one that helped escape with him, or tried to at least. So tell me about Mehrunes Dagon.
Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim dynasty and opened the Oblivion gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
That my ancestor helped stop. Well, let's hold that information for ourselves. So, what is this job you want to talk about?
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' Razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
So you want me to retrieve those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Right. So, what is it about the razor?
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection. Good luck finding the fragments.
I think I have 2 of the pieces already, and that's by chance during my travels. Just happened to stumble upon them. Yes, the hilt and the pommel. Current descendants of the Inner Circle. Jorg and Mayethal, 8th generation clan of Axebearer, barreled the hilt. Okay, already got that. The Craktus bandits and the 8th bear the blades of the shard of Mehrunes' razor. Son of Shugen, son of Mog, son of Grud. Yeah, it looks like I have to find the blades. My daughter Karen. Bared the pommel. Yeah. I've already received that. I took a quest over there. Okay. Of all the groups that pledged to eradicate the Mythic Dawn from Tamriel, none were inevitably successful as the Keepers of the Razor, originally a militia group founded to destroy the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. The group, renamed after discovering the legendary artifact of Marin's Dagon that became their namesake. How they found the Razor is a secret that I have been unable to uncover, but it is clear that they were not part of the Fathrin Dothrin failed expedition to Varsa Vahalim. And, in fact, the group does not first appear in the Imperial records until 50 years later. The Razor was divided among the 3 highest ranking members of the Order's inner circle to be passed down from eldest child to eldest child until the twin moons themselves disappeared from the skies. Although this pledge seemed to have been loosely interpreted as the moons did vanish from the heavens during the void nights of 4E98 to 4E100. Yet the Razor's pieces were still being bequeathed through the generations during and after this time. Tracing the lineages of the inner circle proved especially difficult thanks to the group's unusual membership, while the leader of the Keepers of the Razor was a Nord and thankfully wasn't easily researched through the clan's family histories. The other 2 members were an orc and a native daughter of the Reach, whose culture's paucity of respect for literacy made tracking them down less straightforward. Unfortunately, Orthmash, Graz, blah blah blah, and his sons are well recorded for their service in the Imperial Legion, yet the daughters of Sorcha proved nearly impossible to find until I uncovered Markarth's meticulous, thorough tax records which recorded each birth of Sorcha's kin in order to administer certain petty fees. Sorcha's current descendant, Draskuda, fled to Dead's Crone Rock after Markarth's incident and considered by the Jarl a major threat to the safety of the hold. So, he broke into all these places in order to find their records. It looks like I must find an orc stronghold in order to get the last piece. Where would it be located at? Well, we're gonna have a hard time tracking it. Well, let's get to it. Alright, luckily in his notes he managed to find the whereabouts of the orc that I'm looking for. Just right outside of Falkreath. Abandoned fort, ruined. Yeah, I didn't notice it until I re-looked at the notes. Alright, that's got them noticed that something's amiss. Get them all stirred up. Oh, fuck. Dumbass didn't even move. After he noticed a big giant light explosion right next to his fucking face. So they are held up here. I thought it being an orc, it would be part of an orc stronghold, but no. This must be renegade. Someone who abandoned their clan. But they kept the orc architecture though. Alright, let's go.
Should have known she was lying. Said never enough gold, but they never wait one good haul.
Oh shit. I'm so stealthy, they don't even notice me. How could they not notice? The cracked tusk vault key. So, wherever it's out, it must be... it's not in here. Now, where is the vault located at? This place isn't even that big. Oh, there must be some other place. I'm missing something. Could it be in here? Maybe. I wonder if anybody is down here. Oh, look at that. Rooms for nothing. Let's see, with 6 people, 6 orcs in total. I didn't see that rope, I saw these 2. Yep, little tiny traps. Clever, clever, clever. That's a lot of traps. Alright, well that was relatively easy. And I guess this place is cleared. Orc bandits. Someone whose ancestors used to guard a powerful Daedric item. Now a descendant to becoming a bandit. That's sad. That's very sad. Alright, time to turn this stuff in. Now, I assume since he wants all these pieces, he's definitely going to end up piecing it together. He already more than likely knows a way of uniting the items. So, we're going to take this Daedric artifact, keep it for ourselves, while killing a descendant of a crazy person who's seeming to be in love with a cult that his ancestors destroyed the world. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna let anybody like him have such an artifact.
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments?
Actually, I have all the pieces of the razor fragments.
All at once? You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly.
So you think he will repair the razor?
Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the Mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
Well. Since I'm gonna kill him anyway. I might as well take this stuff. A collection. I wonder if I should just... oh well. Take. And he already grabbed the hills. Alright, let's get going. Oh, it was just sunny out a moment ago. Oh, fuck. Can't believe this shrine is in the middle of nowhere. On top of a freaking mountain, no least. But I guess it was to remain hidden. Wouldn't want something like this out being in where everyone can see. And no surprise that he found it too.
Good, you're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon. the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
So I have to put it together. Well, I guess why not?
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose.
I was going to do it anyway.
Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Alright.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die.
Dagon has spoken.
Fine. I'm not dying without a fight.
Oh, look at you. You knew some bit of magic. Well, I am the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. There's no way. Oh, what is this? Yeah, I'll take it anyway.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel.
All right. I will use the razor as I see fit.
Spare me your pitiful pride. You are but a tool of my ambitions, mortal. Never forget that. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh wow, you magically put a dagger together.
Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
Yep. I have Ario's bow. You think your little petty demons can do anything to me? And Daedra Heart, I could use that. No, I don't need any of that. And let's see what's inside. Well, there was nothing in there. Absolutely nothing worth taking. Pitiful shrine, pitiful Daedric minions. Let's check out the razor. Hits have a small chance of instantly killing somebody. Whoa. Whoa. Now that is an enchant. Oh man, I hope I copy that enchant. Let's equip that. Right next to the Dawnbreaker. I wonder what I should do now. There's a Shrine of Azura. Somewhere around here. I should go check that out. Oh, it's near the college. I can see the college from there. That's right. Yeah. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this Wolfed Out Skyrim video. Now remember to comment and subscribe if you so feel like it. Be sure to check out my other LP series. Now if you want to know the mods I use, check the description below. You guys stay furry, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!